Hi guys, it's Sam. I'm sorry I've been away for a while. Anyone who watches my channel regularly or has been chatting to me will know that I actually got married last week, so I haven't had any videos up for a little while. So I'm sorry about that, but I'm sure you can let me off for 1 week. I promise I won't do it again. But I'm back now anyway, and I thought I would share a bit of a different video with you today now that I'm back. I didn't want to just jump in and do another haul or something kind of straightforward. I wanted to do something a bit different, and I thought I might share with you what I'm up to at the moment. I have so many different crafty things going on and different projects going on, different ways of memory keeping, planning, fun arty stuff, that I just thought I'd share with you what I do, what I've done in the past, what I'm up to, and it might give you an idea of what kind of videos to expect as well in the future. So hopefully you like it. It might be a bit long because I have got a lot of stuff going on, but it just gives you an idea of what's happening at the minute. So I think I'll start with planning. So let me just move these out of the way. And apologies, I've got so many projects they don't all fit in screen, but I'll try. So planning is something that I've always done. I've always been a bit of a planner girl. Even at like high school, donkeys years ago, I used to decorate the journals that they gave us and put stickers and photos of me and my friends and things in and bits of memory keeping. And I've still got those and I love looking back at them. But it's only in the last couple of years really that I've got into doing it as you see it today. So I started off with a bullet journal a few years back. Didn't get very far, so I got one of these. This is my actual one. Is it Lectrum? Lectrum, is that how you say it? So I got one of these after seeing it all over Pinterest and everywhere else and was absolutely obsessed with it. And I got this a few years back. So I think, yeah, 2016 at a glance this is. And you can see from the titles it didn't go very far. So I started off kind of drawing it all and doing all, you know, planning it all out and things, but it just didn't. I'm not going to show you all because there's actually a weight. There we go. The next one's a weight tracker, which I'm not going to show you. But I kind of got bits in. You can see I didn't finish that page. Didn't get anywhere with that. I drew that out and then didn't kind of use it, and that's it. So the problem that I absolutely love the idea of this. The problem I found with it was that I was taking longer drawing the pages than I was using them. So it took me forever to draw. I got a plain one as well. Maybe I should have got a gridded or something. But it just took me forever to draw it all out. So I didn't end up using it as much. I'd had to kind of, dropping things, had to sit down and plan a few hours to do my planning, which just didn't work for me. So I've still got the rest of this and I might come back to it, but I'll move on to that in a minute because I have got an idea for what I could do this for. But I was looking for another alternative, and what I found was the Passion Planner. So I found this last year, I think it was, after, like I said, wanting to do bullet journaling, but it just wasn't working for me. And with this one, yeah, that's my email address. You'll get hold of me now. Never mind. I trust you all, it's fine. But I found this and it's got kind of a more structure to it. And it makes you look at your passion roadmap and everything you want to achieve and break it down. So you have a wish list and game changers and kind of goals and strategies. And it explains it all to you. It's dead easy to follow. But then you break that down into kind of months. So I started this October 2016. But it gives you kind of break it down, create a mind map of this month's game changers, and then your processes and your projects and what you're going to do, and you can kind of plan it all out in a monthly view, and then it does give you weekly views as well. I did all the monthly views and didn't use every week, so I've got some blank ones. But what I really liked with this is at the end of each month, and I think I've got some blank ones of these as well, just to show you. Bear with me, I will find it. There we go. So at the end of each month, you have a monthly reflections. So it's like a journaling spot. So it says kind of what was the most memorable part of the month, your biggest 3 lessons, review the planner for the past month and assess your priorities. Are you happy with how you spent your time? If not, what do you want to change? It's that type of thing. So it really forced me to look at whether my goals were closer or not month by month, rather than kind of, you know, it's like in January you set all these resolutions and by March you've forgotten what they even were, let alone how you were going to get them. And this actually, at the end of every month, really helped me think, oh yeah, I forgot I was supposed to do that, I'll do that again this month. And it really focused me, and I did do these. I know it looks like they're all blank, but I did fill them in. So yeah, that really helped. There we go, see, there is plenty of filled in ones. And it really worked for me. And at the back there was loads of grid paper for notes, so I made a bit of a chore thing, and then some blank pages as well. So there's tons of note spaces as well. So I really used it. I used it a lot. I know there's some blank ones. I'm trying to be careful what I show you because there's all sorts of things in there that you don't need to share. Although I've shared my email address now, haven't I? So there we go. So yeah, so that really worked for me. The only reason I stopped using that was because it wasn't very pretty, and I found Cocoa Daisy, which, yeah, that that was life changer. So I loved the structure of this and the layout of this, and I was using it regularly, constantly using it. There you go, you can see me working out kits and sizes of dories and things. Used it all the time, and then found, I think I was actually Googling bullet journal spreads to put in this and found Cocoa Daisy. Don't know how that worked, but I did. I found Cocoa Daisy, so I subscribed to that. So if you've watched my videos before, you'll know I share unboxings and planner setups and things like that. So I'm now working in that, but the things that I liked about this, reviewing at the end of the month and the goals setting and that type of thing, I now do that in my Cocoa Daisy. So I just use the prompts and the kind of steer that this gave me, and it really did set me up really well. So I can definitely recommend that. But the Cocoa Daisy's pretty, so it depends what sort of person you like. If you're very structured and organised and want to plan, it's amazing. I like to make things pretty at the same time, so I like all the die cuts and stickers and washi and prettiness that I get with my Daisy, so I'm going to stick with that, but definitely wanted to share that with you. So like I said, in terms of this book, I had some ideas recently. The only thing that I've not managed actually to fit in my daisies, and that's because I do a lot of memory keeping in those as well, and I'll get to those in a minute, but I wanted a YouTube tracker. Obviously I'm on YouTube now, meeting all you lovely people and sharing videos, and it seems to be growing faster than I can keep an eye on at the moment, which is great and it's awesome. But I just wanted to kind of keep a log of it, and there's not room in my Cocoa Daisy because I fill it with so much other stuff. So I thought I might do some bullet journal spreads for that type of thing, things that I don't need a new one every month of. You know, I can just make one page and log it. And also kind of my health and fitness goals. I have got another journal for that, which I'll share with you in a minute. But again, it's a structured journal, so there are extra things that I want to add in. So for example, I do yoga, so I want a yoga tracker, so I could build that into here. So I'm definitely going to start using my bullet journal a little bit more, I think. But instead of trying to do monthly planning, I'll just do things that, you know, things like that reading list. I might fill that reading list in with books that I want to read, but it could take me the year to read them. I don't need to do that every month, so that's fine. So I'm definitely going to still use that, and that one's all full. So like I said, I've moved my planning now into my Daisy Dories, which I'm just madly in love with. You've all seen these, I'm sure, if you've watched my videos before. I have shared these plenty of times. I started in August, and obviously now I'm into November's, and I just love these. I love that I can do all my planning. So I do all my planning in the front, where I'm going, what I'm doing, times, locations, all that type of jazz. Appointments and things. In the back I do a journal, so a dear diary type thing, but then I also stick in photos and ephemera and merchandise and bits and pieces, places we've been. So I do kind of cross between planning and memory keeping, and it's got pretty things. I mean, look at that bow. It's just pretty. Like, how can I argue with that? It's really pretty. So I'm loving doing it in the Daisy Dory. So you've already seen these, and I will share an October flip through and a November setup, because I know you haven't quite seen those yet. So that's what I'm doing in terms of my planning at the moment, and I'm definitely going to continue that moving forward. So I'm going to keep my planning and everything in my Daisy Dory. I have no plans on changing that. But I spotted this today, and it's beautiful. It's absolutely stunning. So I'm going to use this next year as well. And I've decided what I'm going to use this one for is kind of planning out bigger long-term goals. So let me just move this up a little bit because it's a little bit big. And I'll move those. So like I said, I'm going to use my bullet journal for tracking my goals. So YouTube, for example, I'm going to track in there. But this is more for planning them out, if that makes sense. So I just spotted this today, and it's absolutely beautiful. I get the Breathe magazines as well. If you've not tried those, I definitely recommend them because they're really stunning. And this was $9.99. I just picked it up at Sainsbury's, but I thought I'm going to use this next year because it's got a calendar with dates to remember. It's got the first 6 months at the front and the back. It's got the last 6. It's got tons of note space at the back as well, which is really handy. And then it's got dates, and then like a 52-week plan, and it's got kind of what you want to achieve, what are your dreams, your motivations, how you want to feel, what habits do you want to get into, that type of thing. And then it's got each week you have a weekly spread, but then you have 3 gaps at the bottom and then a reflections page. Now for me, I'm aiming to do 3 YouTube videos a week, so I thought I can kind of plan and set up those in those. You know, if I need to buy something to show you or share something, or I don't know, prep some photographs, for example, I can kind of write the chores in there that I need to do and tick them off as they're done. And I also I'm aiming to be a yoga instructor, so I've got other kind of goals and things that I'm trying to achieve that aren't really something I can track in the same way. You know, I can track kind of my YouTube views, for example, in my bullet journal, but these are things that I just want to work towards, and it's more about kind of personal development. So I thought this kind of reflection space I'll probably end up like scrapbooking and things in here as well, but I thought this was really good. So I'm going to use this to kind of get where I want to get to next year and kind of plan out a little bit more. So this is going to be my kind of action plan. My Daisy Dory is going to record obviously what's happening day to day, and my journaling, and it's going to be kind of my daily diary, and then my bullet journal will kind of track things after they happened. So YouTube views and that type of thing I'll record after it's happened. So that's how I'm going to plan next year. That's sorted, definitely. That's going to be what I'm doing. So if you want interested in me sharing these with you, I will do. I can share them every couple of weeks and see what I'm up to, and obviously I share my Daisy Dories with you anyway, guys, and you seem to be enjoying those, so that's good. But I can definitely share my bullet journal and this kind of I don't know what to call it, tracker of kind of my goals and aims, if you like, and kind of, there you go, it's got 4-week plans and stuff. So it's not just a tracker, it's actually getting you going. So I can share that if it's any use to you. But I just love the journal, so go and check that out if you can find that. It's stunning. So that's what I'm doing planning wise. And then in terms of my memory keeping, obviously my Daisy Dory, like I said, I do put little bits in, but it doesn't fit everything in. So I'm going to keep up my Project Life, and I've got a couple of things going on. Let me share with you. So this is the Project Life album that nobody talks about. This is the disgrace of a Project Life album. So I met my other half just at the same time as I started Project Life, which worked out perfectly. So I've put some spare ones. I'm sorry about the glare. I'm not going to do a flip through, so it doesn't really matter. That's my other half of me. So I met him in October 2015, and it was exactly literally the same week that I thought, you know what, I'm going to start Project Life in. So what I did was, I mean, it's not all about him, don't get me wrong, there's me and my friends as well. But it's quite nice because it's literally from our first date and meeting online right through. So because I met him, things kind of went a bit of a whirlwind, if I'm honest. So I've got kind of that 2015 is all done, and it's all Project Lifed and done and ready. Then we get to, there's Christmas. I said it's all done, it's all done, it's all done. Then we get to 2016. I have my title page with my resolutions on. I'm sorry about the glare. I have a couple of little notes about what we did and kind of some journaling and things at the top. And then I have this. I have a page of empty plastic wallets. A whole album of empty plastic wallets. The whole of 2016 is not done. I don't even know if I should be showing you this, but it's not done. But in my defence, I had a new man, and it was exciting, and things were happening, and we bought a house and got engaged and bought a puppy and started a business and did everything in about 3 weeks. So it was a little busy year, and I just didn't get anything done. However, in my defence, I did take photos. They are arranged on my computer by day, which is a little bit anal, but there you go. So if you go on my computer, it's literally got the months, the weeks, the days. So I can go in and have the photos from every single day, all organised already. And what I do is I go through a week's worth and I pull out all the photos from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, whatever, that I want into one folder. And then I look at them. So I look at the week's photos together and decide which ones I'm printing as 4x6 and 3x4 and get them all printed en masse. So they're ready to print. And I also have this folder, which is just a normal ring binder, which has got every week of the year, every week. So you go week 1, what we did, some notes, and any merchandise and things I want to put with it. So week 1, I went over to see my best friend Heather and Gordon, who live in Dublin, and we went to the Guinness Storehouse and there's the tickets. And it's got what we did every day. So I have the journaling, I have the merchandise, I have the photos, and anyone who saw my, literally for the whole year, that's all my birthday stuff, literally right through to Christmas at the back. Look, everything for the entire year is in there. So I have it all ready. And if you saw my epic haul from Studio Calico when they had a sale on, which was dangerous, you'll see that I bought all of the kits. So I've got all of the kits ready. So I literally need to take out this 1 week wallet and take out the kit and print the photos and sit and do it. So it's kind of, the structure is there, I just need the time to actually sit and do it. So that's my shame of Project Life for 2016. So that needs to be finished. However, 2017, I'm on top of. So this is my 2017 album, which needs a cover, to be fair, needs a cover. But I'm on top of that, and I have done a flip through of that recently, and I'll do the next flip through of the next few months. Next week, maybe a week after. So I did a flip through up till September, I think. So no, I'm doing 3 months at a time. So I've got the last 3 months to share with you. So it's like August, September, October. Yeah, so I've got them to share with you. But that's all done and journaled and finished. So there is a flip through if you look back through my videos. Sorry about the glare, guys. It's pitch black at this time of night in the UK, so sorry, I have to have fake lights. But so that's where I'm up to with Project Life. So I will share that with you, but I haven't been sharing any process videos. I don't know if that's any use to you. But I have to cover that. Sorry, that's my sister-in-law is getting married and she went to get her wedding dress. So hopefully my brother there has not looked, because I just showed you a picture. No looking, Adam, if you're watching. No. I'm sorry, Anna, if you're watching, because I didn't mean to show that. But yeah, so they're all done. There's a couple of journaling spots yet to fill in, but I, again, I've got them. So yeah, we're all done for 2017, but I have 2016 staring at me over there. So I will carry on with that, and I'll carry on doing my Studio Calico subscription with that. Then I have something new. So as I said at the beginning, I got married last week. It's Thursday today. I got married on Tuesday last week, and someone bought me this, which is lovely. Gorgeous wedding day album, but it's a traditional scrapbooking album. It's post-bound, traditional 12x12 album, which is beautiful. I have never done a 12x12 scrapbook page in my life, not ever. I've only ever done pocket pages. But the album's stunning, and I've got tons of 12x12 paper pads that I just chop up. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to try it. I'm going to give it a go. So I'm going to try traditional scrapbooking, 12x12, to make myself a beautiful wedding album with all my nice photographs. So I was thinking of sharing those with you, if you're interested, guys. I'm thinking of sharing process videos and album flip-throughs and things of that type of thing. So all my wedding pictures and all the preparations and getting ready and all that kind of fun stuff. I've got the photos, and someone's bought me an album. So that seems a nice thing to do. So I'm going to give 12x12 traditional scrapbooking a go as well, I think, this year. Before Christmas, I'd like to have that done, but we'll see. So that's it for memory keeping and planning. I did tell you I had a lot of projects on, didn't I? And then, oh no, I'm lying. It's not that for memory keeping, because I've decided I want to do December daily this year. I want to combine two new things that I've learned. So I've been, you know, I'm like, I watch 1,000,001 YouTube videos and I'm on Pinterest all day long. So I see all these other people doing crafty things that I want to try. And junk journaling is my latest fad. If you've seen some of my recent haul videos, you'll know that I'm just stocking up on everything junk journaling. And I have made my very first junk journal. I'm going to half share it with you. And when I say made, it's almost made. So if you've seen my haul videos, you'll assume that you recognise the book. I need to glue, I want this on the front cover, so I need to fix that down, which I haven't done yet. I need to trim some of the pages down. But I have got my journal and it's got lace kind of binds in it. The only thing I need to do is stitch it. And that's because I went to the shop to get I want wax cotton thread and they didn't have any. So I have no way of stitching it. However, the journal is done with all the yumminess of the pages and coffee dyeing, and yeah. I'm not going to share it with you now because I want to do a proper flip through of it. But I'm impressed with myself the first time anyway. So I want to do December daily this year. So I'm going to share that with you. I'm going to share a flip through once I've stitched it, and I will glue those on the cover. And I want to share December daily with you as well this year. That would be awesome. And obviously flip through when it's finished and stuff. So that's my very first junk journal. So that's kind of part of obviously my memory keeping. It's all just one big signature which needs stitching in, which is why it's a bit loose at the minute. But that's the plan for that. So that's that one. And then I want to make a second one with this book, which again I shared on a haul, which is, I know is rubbish, but it's just a white canvas cover. So I'm going to make another junk journal out of this that I want to be just like just exactly that, just a junk journal. So whenever I have kind of a spare photo or a bit of memorabilia that doesn't quite fit in my project life, or that I just want to do a bit of junky, messy page with, I'm going to do it in this. So I'm going to make that into another junk journal. So that's my next job. Like I said, I've done one, making a second one. And then I actually want to make a couple of junk journals for friends and family for Christmas. And I've got some old children's books, which I've been sharing in hauls as well, that I'm going to use for junk journals. So I'm going to chop these apart. How gorgeous is that? How stunning is that? And I had an Uncle Robin who unfortunately passed away. So I thought for my cousins, who are obviously his children, I'm going to make the Wise Robin junk journal. So I thought that would be really nice. And I'm planning to keep all the story in it as well. And the same for these. I'm just going to make them for members of the family and turn them into junk journals. So junk journaling is my latest fad at the moment. I don't even think it's a fad. I think they're here to stay because they're so much fun. So like I said, I've done the December daily one. Just need stitching, and then I'm going to start making these as well. And I was hoping to share those with you. I don't know what you want to see, but I was hoping to share them with you as well. And then I've got a couple more projects. That's not it, because obviously I haven't got enough things to do there. I have another journal that I do, which is this, which I think I mentioned it in a previous video, but I bought this diet doodle diary from The Works a while back, probably about good 6 months ago, before I started YouTubing anyway, so I haven't shared the kind of a haul or anything of it, but it was £2 I think, something like that. It was nothing. So I'm sure you can find it on Amazon as well, but you can have a look. But the cover comes off and it's got this gorgeous sort of tealy cover on it instead, that I've then scrapbooked onto. Sam's mission. And Sam's mission was to lose weight to fit in her wedding dress, which she did. So, but that only takes the first few weeks of the book. So now I need to kind of obviously carry on and get my health and fitness on track. So I need to be careful because it is a diet journal and it's got kind of my weight and measurements and things in. So I'll just be a little careful. But I scrapbooked the first page with all the goals that I want to achieve. And then as you can see, I scrapbooked. So this first page had kind of instructions on how to use the book. And I just scrapbooked over it and just put a nice quote that I'd found about waking up with determination and going to bed with satisfaction, and kind of just a bit of motivation. So the idea is that I'd sit down in the morning, do my journaling, see this, and just go and be awesome for the day. So I scrapbooked this as well. Again, this was kind of a page explaining why you should keep fit and blah, blah, blah. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to put some paper over that and explain why I want to keep fit and what I want to do. And found these kind of, I think that was Project Life card and some stickers and ephemera and things, and just scrapbooked those in. And this, feel free to read it because there's nothing too excited about it, but I had, I think, a stone to lose in 6 weeks for my dress fitting, which I did, and that was back in July. And obviously, like I said, I got married last week, so that's all done and dusted. So actually the back end of this book is empty because I'm not up to that yet. So I need to kind of set a new goal really and work towards it. I just need to be careful, like I said, which pages I'm showing you, because yeah, so you get pages like this, which I will scrapbook over like I've done with these ones. And then you get, I'm not going to show you the next one, but the first page is like, I don't know if there's one at the back as well actually, which is all your weights and measurements. No, there's not one at the back. I thought there might be kind of an ending one. Oh yeah, like that. So record your measurements and your weights and things. So that is at the front of the book. It's got slightly different pictures, but it's at the front. So I filled that in. And then I put some kind of motivational pictures of what I used to look like and my age and size and things. Don't look like that anymore. These are ones that I still want to scrapbook over. But then you get pages. So I'm going to go to the back because I don't need to worry about what I'm showing you then. So you get a page that's kind of an exercise. Every week you get 2 pages. You get an exercise page so you can track your exercise, and then you weigh in at the end of the week. And then you get a food diary as well, so you can track your food each week. And then throughout, so every week then you also get like a little activity to do. So that's got like, how do you feel now, with bubbles and speech marks in. That's actually was the same at the beginning. So there you go, that was a how do you feel. I've put in kind of determined, motivated, and I found some scrapbooky things that went in as well. So I journaled in there, added some washi tape, and like I said, when I get to the end I'll do it again. But it gives you little kind of challenges and bits of motivation and just fun stuff. And so each week when I get to it, obviously I log my food and my exercise, and then I do a bit of scrapbooky page too. So let's see if I've got some more I can show you. I don't want to show you my weight. So there you go, what are your fitness goals? So I circled some and put some stickers and things in and just made it fun. There you go. Draw the contents of your fridge, and I decided to put some stickers instead. So I do need to get back into it. Like I said, I need to set new goals now, because this was my goal, looking good in my wedding dress, and I've done that. So now I need to set new goals, and I might just do like cover one of the, oh, that's cool as well. Visualize yourself getting slimmer and draw yourself. So there's just some really fun stuff. And like this one was, you know, goals don't have to be about numbers. What do you want to do? Fit in your skinny jeans, and I've obviously put wedding dress and scrapbooked some paper and things. So you can kind of make it your own. And I found I had a little card that says happiness is, and I've been using it as a bookmark. So you had things to tick, just having someone to talk to, sharing secrets, taking a walk, laughing with you, having you for a friend. And I obviously added getting in my wedding dress, getting a new bikini for honeymoon, feeling proud of myself, and being with you. That's my silly other half of me. We have a photo booth business, so that was us in there. But I use that as a bookmark between the weeks as well, so I can just add that in. So I've got this as kind of a planner, tracker, scrapbook type of motivational journal at the same time. Like I said, I need a new start and new goals now really, but that's really good fun. Like I said, I've just put some washi and scrapbooked on the front as well, and a bit of a sticker on the back, bring your own sparkle. So yeah, so really enjoying that as well. So that's another journal that I work in every day. I have a lot of journals. I never realised I did this many, but I do. So there you go. And then I just have some things for fun. Just for fun, because sometimes you just want to sit in front of the telly and do something that doesn't require much thinking. And also, I have this because whenever I do Project Life or my Daisy Dory, obviously I print photos to put in. I print photos constantly. And then I always print too many. So I have all this pile of spare photos, as my doggy look. So I've got this pile of spares. So I decided I wanted to do something with them. And I thought art journaling, sorry about the glare. Art journaling and junk journals would be the way to go. So I've already shown you the junk journals I want to use. But I've bought a mini art journal as well. And I found this, which is, it's tiny, it's like A6. And I don't know if you can see, but it's like a soft, squidgy cover. It's made of cork and it's really soft and squidgy, and I thought it looked paint dipped and perfect for an art journal. So it's only tiny, but I'm just going to use it for exactly that, for when I've got little spare photos that I can just pop in and do something with. Obviously not the big ones, but I've just got some really fun little bits and pieces. Where's that dog one? There you go. It's just kind of the right size. It's a little 3x4 photo. I can just do a little art journal spread about that one picture, or a quote, or nothing, whatever I'm in the mood for doing. And I can just almost sit in front of the telly and do that, or just do it for a bit of fun. I can do it in the study, obviously, when I want to get really messy and get the paints and stamps and inks and everything out. But it's just perfect. And I got this from Wilko, and it was £1.75. So I thought, I can't argue with that. I'll take that off now that I've shown you. But yeah, really perfect little journal. So I've got an art journal as well as my traveller's notebooks and Project Life and junk journals and health and fitness trackers and everything else that I like to do to keep busy. And then, like I said, I have a few things that I just want to do in front of the telly on an evening without thinking. So I have The Art of Lettering, which I shared on a haul recently. Haven't actually started this yet. I've bought all the pens and inks, and I've had some practice on bits of scrap paper, not in the book yet. So this is one that I'm looking forward to sharing with you, practicing all the hand lettering. I've also got this, which I know is a magazine, before you say, but I'm using it as a en masse journal, which I saw someone doing, and it just looks so much fun. So I've started it, I've kind of gessoed this page and started a collection of stamps en masse, and I have a few other things collected. So I've collected my address and my name. I have a lot of pen pals and Happy Mail, and I've started cutting my name and address out the front, so I've collected all those. I've collected little pictures of dogs out of magazines, so I can literally just sit with a magazine in front of the telly and either chop the stuff out or stick them in here, but I don't really need to think about it. The reason I picked this magazine is because it's actually got some pages like that, which I don't really need to do much with. That's already a collection of colours, and there's another one somewhere. I should have like post-it noted these or something. Sorry guys, now you've got to sit through me flicking through a magazine. That's no fun. And I bet you I can't find the page. It's not going to be there, is it? No. Of course not, because I want to show you. But there is a page of pebbles somewhere. There you go. Page of pebbles. So that's already a collection of pebbles. So there are some pages that I won't do anything with because they're already a collection. And then there are other pages like that that I'll just cover up and stick. So it's a bit of a glue book, an en masse journal. It's just for fun. Just why not? So I'm doing that, which, like I said, sit in front of the telly on an evening, either with other journals to cut up to go in this, or just sit and glue. It's easy. So that one. And then my very last thing that I'm working on is this Draw Every Day, Draw Every Way book, which again is another sit in front of the TV and don't do much book. The cover does come off, so I can decorate that when I get around to it. And I've literally just started this today. So I haven't even done yet. I've started drawing dragonflies. It's really therapeutic just to sit and draw all the little details on the wing. You can see I've done one wing, that's it at the moment. So, and I started doing this morning and drawing this little wing out, and my other half was watching me, and he's gone out this afternoon and bought the same book because he wants to do it as well. So whilst I'm filming, he's in the other room drawing dragonflies. So that would be really good to share with you, I think. But it's just a really fun book. So each month you get a different prompt. So this month it's nature, and then you get a different media to use as well. So I can only use my markers and black pen this month. So really enjoying that, because literally sit in front of the TV with a book, a marker and a black pen, that's all I need. So that's all my crafty hobbies and creative things that I've got going on at the moment. So I was just wondering, really, I kind of wanted to share with you and see what you want to see. What do you want me to film? What do you want me to share? Are you happy with what I'm doing? Do you want me to do anything else? I'm sure I can fit more projects in somewhere. But like I said, I've got kind of my Project Life going, my planners, junk journals, en masse journals, art journals, lettering and drawing. Probably enough just to keep me busy, but I love it. I absolutely love it. And I do take, because I go away a lot and things, I can, little things like that I can take with me, or I might just take my drawing with me. So there'll be kind of, I'll spend like maybe a week just doing one of these, and then I'll have another week where I do a bit of everything. So I just wanted to share with you what I'm up to really, kind of how things are going and what I'm planning for the future and what I'm hoping to do next year as well. So hopefully that's all stuff that you found interesting or useful, and if there's anything that I'm missing at all, let me know. And the other thing actually that I really would like to start doing is some challenges or friend mails, or kind of getting involved more community wise, because obviously I do all this but I do it at home on my own. So if you know any really good challenges, or I don't know, something I can get involved in. Sorry guys, my camera decided to cut off like in the middle of me talking, and I didn't realise until I was editing the video, so obviously I'd put some of the stuff away. But anyway, as I was saying, the only thing that I would really like to do is to get more involved in kind of community stuff. I do a lot of, as you can see, I do a lot of projects and memory keeping and arts, crafts, all sorts of things, but I do them all by myself. So if there's any like good challenges or anything like that that you think I could get involved in, or friend mail or swaps or anything that you think I should get involved in, I would love to take part in stuff. So I'm gonna have a look online and see what I fancy as well, but any recommendations would be great. So I hope you've enjoyed the videos anyway, and I'll see you next time. Thanks guys, bye.